Hi folks, this is a video on the attitudes that we have to technology. Now, as we know, technology is a means of controlling nature, but we've had various different attitudes over the course of the years, and there are different ideas that exist about what role technology should play and how much we should rely on it. It all stems really from two people. One, Thomas Malthus from the 18th century, and two, Esther Bozrah from the 20th century. Now, Malthus was something of a gloomy type and believed that as population grew on the earth, our natural resources would completely run out and we'd all die in a horrible way. This was generally considered to be the way of thinking up until about the 20th century, when Esther Bozrah came along. And she said, well, this doesn't really work. You see, yes, we have got an increasing number of people, but we haven't considered human ingenuity, technology, education, etc. And actually, we are going to consistently keep creating new technology to keep those people alive, particularly food supplies and such, into the future. And so she was a lot more optimistic in terms of her outlook. So the Malthusians and the Bozrupians did clash a little, but the modern way of thinking, by which I don't mean our current contemporary way of thinking, but the term modernism, links in to Esther Bozrah. Modernism, or technocentrism, technology centric, surrounding it, so the idea of focusing on technology, and modernism being the period of the 20th century generally, was very much characterised by the idea that technology will save us all. It could be big leaps forward in technology, and it's going to be good for everyone. And so technology was the focus, hence why a lot of modernist thinking was built around new buildings, new cars, getting rid of the old systems, etc. Basically, more technology is better. And everyone needs more technology because then everyone can benefit. And that was the way of thinking throughout the 20th century, perhaps towards the 1990s though. And by the 1990s, people started to think in a post-modern way. And thinking, well, actually, this is rather sweeping. It doesn't give much room for manoeuvre. And it linked into an idea called humanism, which has been around arguably since the 17th century. And humanism is the belief that humans are the key to everything in some way. It doesn't mean that we're perfect, but it means we're key to everything. And so this postmodern approach, this humanist approach to technology says, actually technology is a tool that's used by people. The people are the key part here. Technology is not by its own nature good. It is not by its own nature going to save us all. So more technology does not give a better world. What matters more is the people who operate that technology. So it's the correct technology that leads to a better world. It doesn't have to be new technology. It could be a rethought approach. It could even be less technology. So those are the two sort of technology-focused approaches. Either more technology is always better, or correct use of technology is better. But finally, there is the ecocentric belief as well. So ecology, the world, centrism, focused on that. And this has been a school of thought that's been around since the 19th century, and they're suggesting that actually humans are part of nature. And as part of nature, we cannot control it. If you are within something, you cannot control it. You can only control it from the outside, if you're looking in. And because we're part of nature, we haven't got power over it. We need to accept this. So therefore, technology will never give us control over nature. Although it is by definition a means to control nature, the ecocentrics say, no, that's just completely wrong. Technology cannot better nature because it's created by humans who are part of nature. So going from a more natural approach, so focusing on nature, not on the technology, is a better approach in their book. Now these are the three major schools of thought. It's up to you to decide which ones you think are better, which one you get behind, but there is no clear-cut answer. So that is something to consider as we consider technology through the course. Any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.